Hey everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Hopefully I can get this done before my neighbors get too loud again. So yeah, I did put my craft room back the way it was before last night. I moved all of the totes, which I had lined up against this wall, back over in front of the window. And then I've got way more room here in the middle with those over in the window. I can still access my window, so it's not quite so claustrophobic. And definitely it'll be warmer than being right in front of the window. And I noticed that apparently my craft room, well, it's not that dramatic, but it tilts down this way towards my door, and that's why my chair always turns. And what tipped me off to that last night was the fact that I had a tea light with a wax melt warmer, and the wax was not level in the warmer. So I moved stuff back to where I am actually in the middle of the room. Basically right in the middle of the room at this point. But anyway, I wanted to hop in here real quick. That is just totally... Let me scoot this light over a bit, so it's not right in my face. That's better. Well, still, don't jiggle on it. Well, still. But anyway, I wanted to hop in here real quick and show you a project that I decided that I was going to do. I've been looking at it for quite a while. And now that I have my yarn organized a little bit better and I see what I have that I can use, it makes it even better. So I'm going to be using some browns for this. This is a crochet along. But like I said, I'm going to be using some browns. Tonight I grabbed this brown right here. This is a red heart brown, I'm pretty sure. I've got enough here I could make another square for this. It is a blanket, by the way, and it is squares. But I've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wax. It looks like at least, goodness, wax melt is strong. It's been out for quite a while, but it's still lingering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 8 more up there. So a total of 9 of these in different shades of brown that I can see just sitting here looking up there at the shelf that I showed you guys last night, which is in that one in my window that I'm looking forward to. And what this is, let me scroll all the way up to the top. I will put a link down in the description for you if you want to play along with this or crochet along with this. Keep scrolling. There we go. This is on the Knitter Knotter blog, and it is the Tunisian sampler blanket crochet along. And this was actually for 2020, but I found it this year, and I've been looking at it and pondering it, and just kind of excited about it, but I haven't really done a whole lot. But I decided tonight that I wanted to do it, just because it's Tunisian, and I like Tunisian, and making squares would be kind of like doing a granny square, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, there's like 20. Well, there's 25 squares. 25 different squares, and it is a sampler, so each square is going to be slightly different. Looking at the picture, it appears that most of them can be done flat with just a regular hook. At least one square I know, which I started it with cotton, but I'm not going to be using cotton. But one square I'm pretty sure is a double-ended hook square. And then I think one square is a cross-stitch square. But the first square number 1, is just the Tunisian simple stitch. Like, that's nothing new to me. I just whipped it up tonight before I did this video because I was waiting on them to be quiet. Plus Steve was working out in his music and their music, and goodness. But anyway, this is what I have. Just a simple Tunisian square. No, this is not going to be cross-stitched on. This is square number 1 of my blanket. So, there's that, and I'm going to go on to square number 2, not tonight, but which is a Tunisian full stitch. I already know how to do that. I really like that stitch. And I think I'm going to pick 2 different colors. I might go, because with some of these, you do need more than one color. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It looks like they're using 4 different colors. Gotta scroll back up to the top again. There it is. Yeah, it looks like they're using 4 different colors. So I think I'll use a contrasting color with a brown, maybe a dark green or something like that with one of the browns to give it kind of a contrasting color, but it still keeps it the, you know, the earthy, woodsy type tones with the brown. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, and hopefully I can stick with this. It's only 1 square at a time, and like I said, it's kind of like doing a granny square blanket. And the squares are, mine is roughly, it's like 8 1/4 by about 8 1/2. They're supposed to be 8 by 8 squares. It's pretty close. And I'm using this 8mm hook. It's just a aluminum Tunisian crochet hook. So yeah, if you guys want to join me with it, that'd be awesome. If not, that'll be awesome too. But I know you'll root me on and cheer me on and keep me accountable for getting this done. So I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room. And if you haven't checked out my thankfulness challenge, I will put a link to that down in the description box below. Go check that out and join me right back here in the craft room for my next video.